Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do a quick little talking about whatever. I just kind of wanted to get on here and say, sorry I haven't been on here since the beginning of December. I went from NaNoWriMo and vlogging every day, or, mostly, and then I did all my wrap-ups and all my TBRs, and I did a tag, and then I did nothing, and I admit it, and I'm sorry. What happened was I went the next week, the first full week of December, one of my coworkers was off and I had no time. I was working, well, I worked over 50 hours, and for me that's a lot of work and a lot of time sitting at my desk and dealing with problems. And so every night I'd get home and I would just collapse pretty much, and my mom did show up one night too, so distractions, but mostly I was just so tired when I got home. I would just watch BookTube and I would read a little bit, but not a whole lot. I'm kind of not having the greatest reading month, but it's because I've been so stressed from that. And then the next week, my coworker came back, but he was off still Monday and Wednesday for meetings and things. So I still had to work a lot of time, but I also got sick. So I have been sick for over a week. I got sick, I started getting sick on Monday, what was that, the 11th? And last week was just a blur. I actually don't remember a whole lot of last week. Like, I'll be talking to people and I'll be like, well, I was sick, so I don't actually remember what we talked about. But I went to work every day. I still did, over 40 hours. I think I did 44 hours because I left at noon on Friday because I couldn't handle it anymore. I was pretty sick. So anyway, so that's kind of, and then I lost my whole weekend. This weekend, I did nothing but watch TV and BookTube and stuff just because I couldn't do anything else. My mind just wasn't good on focusing for too long on anything, and it just seemed videos were the best way to handle it, and I didn't read much of anything. I did reread a book, because I knew what happened, so I just pretty much read it for the pleasure of that. So it was just, I've had a really long couple weeks, and again, between stress at work and then last week being sick almost the whole week, and then again this weekend I lost it all, and so now it's Wednesday. I'm finally getting over my cold. I just have a little kind of still the frog in my throat, so I sound a little off, and I don't have any pressure. My nose still is draining or whatever, so I'm still sniffing, and I'm coughing every once in a while. So anyway, so I apologize for my absence. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't like I was going to take a BookTube break. It really was, I did not have any time, and then I was so sick that I didn't do anything except work when I had to, and then the days I didn't have to work, I didn't do anything. So anyway, so I'm kind of back into this now, and I'm hoping I'll make a few videos along the way. But I did want to come on here and just put something up now that I can actually talk and actually say something. So beyond that, there's not much going on. I'm pretty much starting to plan for 2018. My job is a planner scheduler, so of course I'm making all these grandiose plans, and then I go, I'm cutting back, like I'm already going, no, I can't do that. No, that's too much. No, stress, pressure, I'm not gonna do that. And all the BookTube videos that are going around right now about all the reading things and falling out of love with reading or the pressures of reading too much. I've never felt that myself personally. I always have been goal oriented though, so I always want to read more than I do, but that's just because I want to read more, because I want to get through more books because I love books. Anyway, so but I'm trying to make more realistic goals, but without making them so strict that I stress myself out. And again, reading to me is not a stressful thing. It really is my downtime thing, because I want to start writing more in 2018 than I did in 2017 and 16 and 15 and 14. Those are the years I've been kind of really low on my quantity of words, and I want to this year I want to get back into where I'm much more consistent. So I also know that's going to affect my reading to a certain level. But really, when I look back at my records, now I have records on Excel sheets from 2006 on, but I think I started doing every month. I did NaNoWriMo like sheets for a long time, and then when I started that, so I think it was about 2009 or 10. I can't remember which year. I'll have to go back and look. But I started tracking every month how long it took me to, how much writing I did and how much reading I did, so that I saw all my my data. So, and someday I might show you guys those spreadsheets just because they're fun. Or if you don't want to, that's fine either. But my goal is that when I went back and looked at some of those older ones, I know I read a lot those years as well as wrote a lot. And I think they do combine, that I do both. It also would help if I went back to the gym a little bit more consistently, because then I would get reading or, you know, audiobooks, either ebooks or audiobooks, whichever I happen to do that at that time. I know I get through more because I'm doing them at the gym, and again, that's de-stressing, and that helps with, you know, wanting to write, because then you've did just exercise, and I'm horrible at that, and I'm not on a strict schedule. So that's all for anyway. So what I'm trying to say is that, in a roundabout way, is that I am trying to think about my goals for 2018, and I'm gonna do all the end of the year videos here pretty soon. I don't know if I'm gonna get them to him before Christmas, because Christmas is at my house again this year, and even though my mom is awesome and she's actually going to be the one cooking here, and I'll just be the prep, you know, the one who helps out, I have to clean the whole house in the next couple days. So yeah, anyway, so I gotta do that, and I just hate doing that. Anyway, but then move stuff around, and then I'll have to get all my Christmas stuff out, because again, I have cats, so I didn't put out my Christmas tree yet, even though I have never seen it yet, because we got a new one, fake one this year, so we'll see how that goes, which I'll show you, I'm sure, in some video when I actually get it set up. But right now I don't have it. So anyway, so this was just a quick video to say, hey, I'm still alive. I've really been enjoying all the Vlogmas. I wish I could have done that. I'm glad I didn't, because I did all the November stuff. But, you know, if I'm still doing BookTube by next year and I do all the November vlogging again, which I had a lot of fun doing that, and got a lot of feedback on that, I'd like to continue and do Vlogmas next year, because I just think a lot of people have a lot more interaction during that time. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's getting, for at least this hemisphere, to be more wintry, and it's more colder, and so we're watching more videos. I don't know, but everybody's on right now, and it's been really fun to watch everybody's videos. And I wish I had like more to put out, and of course I've been so sick that I at least this last week has been horrible, so I couldn't do anything. So anyway, but that's whole next year. We're not going to worry about that, because that's looking too far into the future. But anyway, I still am enjoying all the videos, and so I'm probably going to go watch some of those tonight. Anyway, but that's kind of it. As I said, I just want to come on here and say, yes, I'm still alive. It's been a long couple weeks, and so anyway, I'm hoping to get, as I said, I'll probably get a lot of videos out in the next couple weeks, with all the coming up, the, you know, all the worst books, the best books, the disappointed books. There was something, you know, I just maybe instead of, you know, worst books, or maybe also DNF'd books. I don't know. I think that's kind of interesting. I've seen a couple of videos on people, what books they DNF'd, because again, I talk about a few of them that I DNF'd, but a lot of them I just don't talk about, because, you know, I track them still, because again, I have all of them on my spreadsheets, my pretty spreadsheets, which again, I might show you. So anyway, if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi, I am still alive, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.